Hello, my name is Gwen, and welcome to your practice. Today is a 30-minute practice. What you'll need is a blanket and a chair. So make sure your chair is someplace where it won't skid around. So if you have a mat, perfect, or a rug. And then once you're seated on the chair, go ahead and scooch yourself back until you can feel your back body rest upright, nice and tall. And then take a few breaths there. And see if you can close your eyes while the feet rest on your rolled blanket. So if you have a blanket at home, you'll roll it up. You'll place it right in front of you. And then the feet will be on top with the heels downward and the toes just slightly upward. So you might be able to feel a little bit of a hug into the front of the ankle. And notice the heels slope down and the toes are upward. And then how is your body breathing today? Take a deep inhale through the nose. Like a natural sigh out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose and cleanse it out through the mouth. And then in and out through the nose. Enjoy the flow of your breath. Feel the breeze at the back of the throat as the breath gently moves across. And what does that feel like in your body today? Take your time. Set your intention here, whatever that might be for you. Maybe it's to open into this freshness and wonder of this beautiful moment. Maybe for you, it's to release any discomfort, any pain, like a frozen piece of ice. Let it melt like spring snow. Maybe there's someone in your family that you'd love to breathe their essence in and offer a little bit of this practice out to. Go ahead and take a moment for that. And we're going to come into seated cat and cow. So we're going to allow the spine to come forward and back. Forward and back. So scooch the sit bones forward just a wee bit. Take the hands like hooks right around the knees. And then connect with your breath. On your next natural inhale, feel the hands pull the heart through. The chin can come up nice and slow. Exhale, chin to chest and round as you tap your back very lightly. Inhale, feel that arcing of the spine. Exhale, round, chin to chest. A few more like that. Inhale and exhale. Roll up through the spine and notice how you feel. With the eyes closed in this seated soma scan, we're going to scan our body. So feel through the feet. Feel the heel come down. The toes can have a little dance of joy here. And then feel from the heels all the way through to the knees. From the knees through to the sit bones. Sit bones all the way up, nice and tall through the shoulders. And one more breath like that. Nice. And then go ahead and take the arms out. We're going to do the same pose, but the arms are going to be involved. So inhale them nice and broad and wide. Exhale, round, chin to chest. How slow can your body move? Like a second hand on a clock. And what does this feel like? Can you feel the back muscles? And then as the arms come towards each other, the front of the spine. And how about one more? As you open up, feel the back body contract, squeeze. As the arms come forward, notice the front of the spine. And then roll up through that spine and notice how you feel. Let's go ahead and come into a little twist. Leave the left foot where it is. Interlace the fingers right behind the back of the knee. And then give it a little lift. Cross it over and notice how that feels. So if this isn't available, slide it down and the ankles, your lower knuckles can cross. And just feel what that's like. So if you can cross that upper leg, please do. Then from here, open up your arms like wings. You'll hug the one you love. Notice which arm is on top. And then again, inhale, open. Exhale, cross, other arm on top. Inhale, open. Alternate, other arm on top. And how about one more? Inhale, open. And then hug the one you love. Cinch up the fingers just a wee bit. Inhale and rotate over towards one side. The body will stop. The neck will keep moving. It will stop and the eyes keep moving. Look more to that side, just underneath the eyelashes. And then close the eyes as you come through center, over to the other side. The body will stop. The neck will keep moving. Then it will stop. The eyes keep moving. Look below the eyelashes. Pause. Close the eyes and unfurl to the center. Open the arms all the way up, up, up. Arc that spine. Exhale. Grab that top leg and bring it all the way beside the other. And pause. Scan the body now. Feel the feet to the knees. Can you feel any sensation in that lower leg? Through the shin to the calf. From the knees to the sit bones. Is there any differences from the upper leg, from one side to the other? From the sit bones all the way to the shoulders. Can you feel any differences from one shoulder through to the other? One more breath just like that. And then exhale it all out. Then go ahead, interlace your fingers right behind the left, lift it up and carry it over. If this side is not available, again, down. Option to bring the legs forward or completely off of the roll. So any of those options are available for you. And then feel the arms come out as you inhale. Hug the one you love. Notice which arm is on top. We'll alternate. Inhale, open up. Exhale. And then again, inhale, open up. Exhale, we close. We hug. And then how about one more? And then exhale. And then hug yourself a little tighter. Take a deep breath. Grow tall. And then spin yourself all the way over to one side. Feel where the body will stop. The neck will keep moving. It will stop. The eyes glance down. Close the eyes as you spin forward over to the other side. Feel where the body will stop naturally and the neck will keep moving. The eyes glance down. Take a breath. Close the eyes and come forward. Open the arms right up. Chin up, open up. And then exhale. Grab that top leg. Interlace. Bring it right beside the other. Walk the feet so that they're comfortable. Let the toes dance the dance of joy here. Take a breath as you scan the body. And beautiful. Let's go in for a side bend now. So thread one hand right over so it comes threading right in front of the navel. Hang on to the outer leg or your chair. So yogi's choice there. The other arm, let it sway above. Once you close the eyes, it can come forward around the brow area. A little lower, like we're painting a picture with the fingers. Maybe it's the colors of the chakras. Notice what colors naturally come into your mind's eye as the arm floats down from side to side. And then start to move up. Feel into that shoulder, the rib cage of the arm that is swaying from side to side. A little rock from one sit bone to the other as we open up the whole side body here. One more breath here. Come all the way to center. Pause as you scan the body. Let's divide our body right up the navel center. Feel into that right side that was moving, or whatever side that was moving, to the knee, through the upper thigh, all the way up the torso to the shoulder, through the neck, through the arm. And then contrast. Feel the other side. The brain loves to learn in this contrast. So feel now the other side. The shoulder down through that side of the arm. Feel arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder. And let's move through the lower body from the hip to the knee, knee to the feet, from side to side. Are they similar? Take another breath right there. And then thread your other arm in front. Hang on to the outer edge. The other arm can start to move up as you inhale and exhale. Feel your breath as you start to paint the colors of the rainbow. Let the breath flow through you. Notice the sensations. Or does it just feel good to move like this? Does it feel good to move the fingers a little bit? The wrist a little bit? A little sway from side to side. The arm can be moving upward now. And where does the neck like to go? Maybe you point the nose downward at times, upward at times. And how about one more breath, just like this? And then go ahead and sit tall. You can rest your back or feel the stacking quality of the shoulders over the elbows as they sink down towards the hips, towards the seat. Take another breath just like that. And now let's connect all of that in a circular motion, like a Sufi roll or a Sufi grind. So let's come forward with an inhale. Let's move over to one side and then back as you round over to the other side. Forward. And then close the eyes and visualize your spinal column like a stir stick and your pelvis as a bowl. The stir stick moving on the outer edges of the bowl. As you round around, forward, side, back, other side. Let the head move. Notice if it's feeling like it's a little frozen, a little rigid, or is it starting to move now? Starting to melt, and all of that might feel like it's dissolving out. A little smaller, a little quicker this way. And then the other direction. What is that like? Is there any discomfort anywhere? If there is, semicircle through it. And then how about a little slower and a little smaller circle? Notice how your body can move like this. The shoulders circle. The head might start to circle. As we move the spinal column in all directions, forward and back, side to side, top to bottom, as we grow a little taller. Then pause in the center, take a deep breath there, and notice how you feel. Beautiful. So go ahead and take your roll away, just off to the side. We'll use it later. And then bring the arms forward and the body forward. And then just feel what that's like. Notice the shape that you're all now in. And then come back. So maybe for you it feels like a zigzag. So this is chair pose. Seated chair pose, Utkatasana. We'll come forward, feet down, arms by the ears, and then back. And now let's bring a little momentum into that. We'll bring it forward, press into the feet, and come up. And then sit yourself back down and stack the spine. Again, forward. Feel the momentum, press into the feet, come up, and then go ahead and sit down slowly. And then stack that spine. This time, you'll come forward, come up, and stay up. And then walk over to the side of your chair. So one hand on the side of your chair. So that foot that's closest to the chair is your standing leg. The other foot, forward and back. Let the foot graze the floor just slightly, if you can. If it won't move, let it come forward and back so that you can really feel the foot from the toe to the heel graze the floor. and then pause and place that foot down. We'll come into a standing scan. So one hand on the back of the chair. Gently rock to where your toes are. You can feel the heels light, and then come back to those heels. Come forward to the toes like you're looking over a cliff, and then back. And then from one edge of the feet to the other. Again, one edge of the feet from side to side and to the other. And then pause while you feel into the feet. Notice if you're dumping on the outer edges your weight, can you even that out through the big toe edge? Or is it the opposite for you? So come into the feet just a wee bit, come up through the legs, through the torso, all the way up, through the palate, through the crown. Like we're holding a 1,000-petaled lotus, a beautiful violet crown at the top. And one more breath just like that. Beautiful. And then from here, go ahead and bring the chair forward just a little bit if you're close to the wall like I am. And we'll come into that same movement so the foot can come forward. This time, as it comes back, you move back. You come floating down like we're coming into warrior 3. So foot forward, doesn't have to come up as high as anyone else, and then back. Forward maybe just a little bit, and back just a little bit. Forward one more time, last one, and then back. And then step that foot down beside the other and come right into your mountain pose, supported mountain pose with a chair now. So Tadasana, ta-da. So feel the chest nice and broad and wide. Gently start to sway towards the toes and back to the heels a few times. From one edge of the feet to the other. And then find where your balance is. Where do you feel more balanced? How do your soles of the feet feel? Are they even? And one more breath just like that. And then we'll come on over to the other side. So go ahead and bring the chair or just walk over to the other side of your chair. One hand on the chair. Standing leg is closest to the chair. And now feel for a moment as you lift and carry the outer leg forward and back. And again, the sole of the foot just grazing the floor. So you can sense now the toes leave and then the heel. Feel the bottom of the foot just like this. You might notice that your standing leg in the tush, in the glutes, as it holds, has that privilege of holding up the whole spinal column there, working very, very hard. And then place it down beside the other. Come right into your body scan as you move forward to the toes, back to the heel. Again. And then side to side. And then find your balance. All the way up through the palate, through the crown. Feel that length of the spinal column as you hold that crown high. And then let's come into our warrior 3 just a wee bit. Maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. So let's see. Go ahead and bring the foot forward and then back. And then forward, maybe a little lower, and back a little lower. And then forward, and then feel where you would like to practice today. Plant that foot and notice what that's like for you as you gently scan. We sway to the toes, to the heels, to the edge, to the other edge. Find your true north, your center. And what does that feel like in your body? So we'll come to the side of our chair. So just come right to the side of your chair, wherever that is for you. And plant the hands. Look down at your hands, and we'll come into cat and cow like this. So as you find your next inhale, send the sit bones up and the belly down. Look forward. As you exhale all that breath out, press into the hands and round the spine. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round. Feel the rib cage gently drop down as you inhale. As you exhale, beautiful floating quality up as you round. Feel into that rib cage. Inhale, nice and full and deep. Fill up those lungs. Exhale, empty. And how about one more just like that? Inhale and exhale. And then pause there. Come to your neutral spine where it feels like from the back of your skull, same height as the back of your sacrum. And leave your left hand down and your right one fingertips. Lift your right leg and then your right arm will follow it. And then tap your toes down and then up. So if you're lucky enough to have a wall, root into it, and then little tap down with the toes and then up. Feel the length from the fingertips through to the heel. And one more. And then both hands down, both feet down. Take a deep inhale, arc the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round. And one more. Let's come on over to the other side. Right hand, let it root. Left leg, let it come up. That same arm comes forward. Left leg up, left arm up. Feel that. And then a little tap of the foot down and then up. A little tap down and then up. And how about one more tap? And then up. Feel that length from the heel to the toe, fingertips, and then come on down. Go ahead and bend those knees and let yourself walk up the chair or stand right up. Come beside the chair and come into our last standing scan. Come towards the toes to the heels. From one edge of the feet to the other. Feel now the soles of the feet root, baby toe edge, big toe edge, all the way up the legs. Notice all the way up the torso, through the heart, through the back of the throat, through the palate, through the crown. Take a deep breath there. And then go ahead and come seated. Bring your blanket on your lap. Rest your back to the chair. Let the feet rest nice and softly. And take a few deep breaths right here. Eyes are closed. Notice how the legs feel to the toes, the arms, the shoulders, to the middle of the brain. Beautiful. Then go ahead and bring your palms together in deep appreciation for yourselves, for simply showing up and giving yourself this gift of presence. A deep breath in as you bow and send this out as loving kindness to all. Namaste.